Hi, friends. So, we're talking about emotions and feelings with Mrs. Clark today. And families and friends, if you ever need to reach me, you can reach out at 687-6721, and my extension is 1102. If you have any questions or concerns about maybe the stories that we read or our discussions that we have, or if you want to learn more information about our second step that we talk about, or conscious discipline. Friends, families, you can call me anytime. So, I'm going to be talking to you today about the word love and what it looks like and what it sounds like. But first, before we start our story, remember how your body should be, right? Your eyes should be watching, your ears should be listening, your bodies should be calm, and your voices quiet, right? So that way you can hear me. And when you're at school, these will be the same rules, okay? Always at circle time, right? But you'll always have a chance to raise your hand or have a turn in talking or commenting. So in this story, it's called If Animals Said I Love You. And the pictures, the illustrator, the one who drew all these fancy photos, his name is David Walker. And the person who wrote the words, the author, her name is Anne Whitford Paul. Okay, so what if animals said I love you like we do? Whenever, wherever, right? However it's said, we all want to hear those words, right? Those words make us feel, oops, sorry, it's upside down, calm, right? Those words make us feel calm, right? And those words can make us feel happy, right? If you hear someone say, I love you. And this is what love looks like, right? I'm not sure if this is brother and sister, or they're two cousins, or they're just two friends. But this is what love looks like. And so my mother-in-law, her name is Terry, and she teaches other people how to use sign language. And she told me that this is the sign for I love you. So we can practice that, right? 2 fingers down, 3 fingers up. And you can say it without even using your words. Just like that. And then someone knows how you're feeling about them. So what would happen if animals said, I love you, just like you and me? I don't know. Let's find out. If animals said, I love you like we do, the gorilla would pound a loud chest slap. I love you, my young one. Whappity whap. That's what it would sound like. That's how gorillas show each other that they love each other. We could try it. Did you hear that? Whappity whap. What about whales? Whales would sing it, and from his spout shoot some heart-shaped bubbles out. Oh, wow. That's exciting. That's how the whale would say, I love you. What about a snake? Ooh, a certain type of snake is called a boa constrictor. And look at this. This boa constrictor had babies. And boa would hiss. Hatchlings, come please. Time for a loving squish, hugging squeeze. So a good squeeze is how the snake would show she loves her babies. Lions and cousins would tussle and tumble, romp and roll in a joyful love jumble. Oh, that's how lions say I love you. That's what they do. If animals said I love you like we do, the gorilla, we learned this already, I thought. Gorilla would say it and offer a treat, bamboo. Little infant, yum, yum, eat. Oh, so maybe there's a few ways that gorillas show each other that they love each other. This mom or dad is offering their young gorilla a treat. Secretary bird would type with claw feet. Love you. Warm, tender words with a click-clack beat. I wonder if it would sound like this. I'm going to use my fingernails. Did you hear that? I don't know. That's how I'm imagining that would sound like. But what they do is they use their claw feet to click and clack a beat. And that's how they say, I love you. What about a cheetah? A cheetah would murmur, love, soft purr, and lick, lick, lick her sister's fur. Oh, wow. That looks a little bit like that, but without the licking, right? So they lick, lick, lick each other to show each other that they love each other. Scampering spider spinning his web would write, I adore you in a silky white thread. So spiders say I love you by spinning a web. If animals said I love you like we do, what would an ostrich say? An ostrich would strut his friends by his side, booming his love with his feathers spread wide. So he would strut to say, I love you. What about an impala? An impala looks a little bit like a what, friends? Right? A little bit like deer, right? That we would see here. Impala would speak a leapity leap. I love you, my grandchild, with a heapity heap. So they leap and leap when they want to say, I love you. What about an alligator? An alligator would add a big tail swish and shower his brother a splashity splish. So alligators would add a big tail swish to say, I love you. If animals said, I love you like we do, gorilla and infant would smoocheroo and then rumble with happiness loud and deep. There are those gorillas again. Another way gorillas say I love you, they smoocheroo, right? Do you get smooches from people that you love, like your grandparents or your brothers, your sisters, your mom, your dad, your aunts, right? I bet you that's just like the gorillas. They like to smooch. Might sound like this, right? Sure of their love, they snuggle and sleep. Oh, I like to snuggle with my kiddos, but they're big now and they don't like to snuggle as much. But they know I still love them because I say it all the time. Right? So that's the end. The next page is actually pretty exciting. It's those love bubbles from the whale. So now you know if animals said I love you like we do, it might sound a little different, it might look a little different, but they still can do it. Right? They're still able to do it, even though they're animals. So I hope that you feel the love today from someone. Until next time, see you later, alligators.